Oh,
Yay!
thank you.
Hello,
I
everyone.
swear we would never do this again, and here we are with another Hallmark movie review. We had to do it because it's got Bruce Campbell in it.
Bruce, you gotta stop doing these movies, Bruce.
My Southern Christmas.
My Southern girlfriends, daughters, dogs.
Christmas.
Christmas. Something or another. Hey, it's Friday. Welcome. We are here together, yet not together. Again.
Yeah.
Again.
So last time I was the sickly salamander, and this time it's Caleb.
Caleb volunteered.
Caleb was like, I'll be sick this time.
It's my turn.
Yeah, but unlike me, Caleb can actually be seen by human eyes.
True.
Yeah, well, sort of. I kept it kind of dark because no one really wants to see this.
A little bit of mystery, perhaps.
Sandra went full invisible.
I did, because I was coughing so hard and hitting that mute button all the time. That wouldn't have been the look.
Yeah,
So
I might be coughing. I don't know that I have a mute button, so I'll just
Great.
apologize in advance.
Well,
I still have the radioactive symbol or whatever it was I used.
The
okay.
hazard symbol. We can always throw up the hazard symbol.
If need be.
Yep.
All right. Hey, everyone. Thanks for being here. Caleb, did you have computer access to see who's with us?
Of course I do, Neil.
You're not that
We're
sick.
going to make sickly Caleb read these names? It seems like a poor idea.
All right, so live in the studio audience, we've got our head honcho of Hallmark Happenings, producer Scott.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello.
We've got the Reverend Michael B.
Michael
Hooray.
B. Hi, Michael.
And we've got Haley the PA. Is she still there? Did she?
Yeah.
Haley's there making hot chocolate for the people.
And we have a very old friend, Kelly.
Good
Kelly's
old
here.
Kelly. She's so old.
I didn't say she's old. I said an old friend.
Very old friend.
Ancient.
Like the lady in the movie, old lady.
Old
Old
lady
lady
Robidoux
Robichaux.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Rubidoo.
God, Kelly, you're not old. You're just a little young whippersnapper.
Can't hear Caleb.
Pod people of the future, thank you for listening in advance. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
Live in chat, we've got Mindy, Horror Movie Addict,
Mindy.
Mark Vision's Truth,
Mark.
Miss Movie Buff Laura,
Laura.
Space Face, and Tommy Levette.
Tommy Lavette.
And we got the Hallmark lurkers who came here
That's everyone.
for a Hallmark review.
There you go.
It's not going to go well for you.
We've got mom and dad at home watching.
All right.
Mom and Dad Devoto.
If you lurk though, you have to at least like our video. How's that?
Oh, yeah, you know what? We never asked for this. And you know what? It's goddamn Christmas. Like and subscribe. Is that so much to fucking ask?
You know what? For all the Hallmark people that just tuned out because they heard the F word, I don't think we have to worry about it anymore. But yeah, you know what?
You
It's
know
like,
what? We never ask. It's Christmas. It's Saturnalia today. You could just do.
There
You
you go.
could just like and subscribe to our show.
just like. Don't be a Scrooge. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Cheers.
Cheers to horror icon Bruce Campbell. Delicious oat
Yum.
milk chocolate.
All right. Let's see. We have some house cleaning to do, right?
I hope not.
right?
I am not in the mood to clean houses.
Sweeping? No, sweeping. What'd you
Sweep
do?
in the new year.
What'd you do while you were sick?
I finished Wednesday. Officially, I had like one episode left or something.
Okay, good,
Last time we
good.
met. I love it. God, I'm so happy with Wednesday. I know you're happy with
Yeah,
Wednesday. We love
yeah.
Wednesday. Kelly, have you watched Wednesday
Loved it.
yet?
No, I have not.
You're gonna like it.
Caleb?
I think you're gonna like it.
I
It's
love
kiddish
it.
horror.
Love it.
Yeah, we love it. We love Wednesday.
We love it.
I watched.
I love LA.
I watched a movie called Resurrection that's on Shudder. It's kind of a weird one. It's real fucked up psychological horror.
This one with Tim Roth?
Yeah, Tim Roth is in
It's
it.
in my list. I was gonna watch it.
Yeah. It's
gonna watch it.
incredibly well acted
Is it good?
film. What else? What else? Scott, you got anything else? What else did I watch? What else did I do? Nothing.
You watched
I've
your
done
Fever
nothing.
Spike?
Watched my Fever Spike. Watched some true crime. No, I got nothing. Skip.
All right. Pass.
That's
Pass
good
to
enough. You
Caleb.
know what? It's good enough.
Pass. All right, I watched Who Killed Santa, a Murderville murder mystery. Hilarious.
Love Murderville.
I was laughing so hard. So this has Jason Bateman and Maya Rudolph,
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Yep.
And it's a little bit longer than the normal episodes they have on there. It's so funny. I love that show. It's so good. I also watch Christmas Bloody Christmas on Shudder.
Caleb, talk into your mic.
I am talking into the
No,
mic.
you keep turning your head.
Yeah, Christmas Bloody Christmas on Shudder. It was okay.
It's okay.
No, it was okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I got.
What you got? Okay. So yeah, Caleb also, I watched the Murderville Christmas special. It was a lot of fun. Yep, it was a lot of fun. I would recommend that for sure. It was
Love
good.
Murderville.
Good times. A lot of fun crack-ups and things they did in there. Did you guys know that Tommy Levette had a birthday a few days ago?
Happy birthday,
Our own
Tommy.
Hey.
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Tommy.
Tommy.
Oh, you know what else? I thought of something.
What's that?
I lost it. What was it? Oh, I read a Christmassy horror novel, a novella called Lucky Girl by M. Rickert, and it was a lot of fun.
Lucky girl.
Horror novella. There you go. That's it. I did that.
Speaking of books, did you guys listen to the latest Genre Junkies that came out with the...
Listen to it. I'm also a member.
Listen to it. I'm in it. It was a very good episode, you guys. Just want you to know.
Oh my God,
For
thank you.
fairy tale or fairy tales?
Fairy Tale, Stephen
Fairy
King.
tale, Stephen King. Yeah, good episode. Nice job. I even heard a little bit where Scott said he wanted to watch it on Netflix. So, just so you know, I listened to the whole thing. I don't like listen to the first 5 minutes, and stop all the
No.
way through. So, anyway, it was a good job. Anna and the Apocalypse. That was my.
Yeah.
We watched that together.
We did a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I revisited that. Have you seen Anna and the Apocalypse yet?
I feel like I should see it.
You
It's
should
a
see it.
musical.
Like, it's right up my alley. I'm amazed
Yeah.
I have not seen it.
No.
Yeah, you should. You'll like it.
A lot of fun.
No, I will.
And that's on Shudder also.
Oh, we watched a movie. What was it called?
Unmute that mic.
Better Watch Out. Better Watch Out.
I can project.
You're on
We
mute
watched
now.
Better Watch Out.
We watched Better Watch Out.
Kelly and
Yeah.
I and some friends, and that's a fun
And,
little
and Spooky Slumber Party,
spooky
Emma.
slumber party. Emma, we had a moment, and that's a fun little Christmas horror movie. It's a fun little movie.
I would describe it as Disney Channel does funny games.
Disney Channel does funny games.
Interesting. Okay.
Well said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all you need.
Interesting.
Well, a little more risque than Disney Channel. Maybe we'll say Netflix does. Hulu.
A little disturbing. Some troubling content.
Yeah, there's some troubling content for the kids.
Yeah.
Not a kids movie.
It's
Nah.
no.
It's great. It's fun.
A mature teen could handle it.
A mature teen can maybe handle this. That's all.
That'd be me.
What else you got?
I could handle it. I'm one episode away from the end of the American Horror Story for this season.
Oh, you still haven't finished that?
No, I have not.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Well, I was like gone for a little bit, and then I forgot about it, and I've been struggling with it. I haven't been enjoying it as much this season because there hasn't really been like any kind of supernatural or anything weird, in my opinion, that much going on in it.
We're watching the same show?
We are, and it wasn't like that incredibly twisted. You know what I mean? So I was kind of, I feel like they were going more for
Neil's jaded.
more for just like, I don't know. It hasn't been seen. No, okay. I know why you love it, and I know all the reasons why you love it.
But there is supernatural.
Not really enough for me, though. It's not. I don't think it's really that much.
You
But-
need to just be like
but-
all supernatural.
That being said,
Uh-huh.
the ending was incredibly depressing, first of all, but touching. But you know what I mean? It was just like when
It's real life.
I don't want to give it away, but yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
The AIDS epidemic is a big part of this season, so it's the ending. It's like I'm just like
And it's really hard for
So.
those of us that didn't live through it. It's very recent history.
right.
But it's, there's people who still alive that lost loved ones or maybe, are living with the disease. It's a really big deal, but it's something that like we've kind of swept under the rug as like a culture, and yeah, it deserves to be talked about more. Yeah.
Anyway, so I am just about done with that. Question I want to pose to the audience and my co-hosts is, how are we feeling about James Gunn's regime so far with DC? I know you guys are fans of this type of stuff, right? Or do we not? Because you're a Batman person. That's your favorite, right?
Batman person.
So the fact that he's thus far no Wonder Woman 3, Henry Cavill, whatever, is not returning as Superman, like, how do we feel? Do we care?
I think Henry Cavill's aging out of the role a little bit, and he's a very, very good actor, and he deserves to have wonderful parts that like suit him. So I don't think that's going to be like a big loss. Personal opinion. He was great at it, but unless you go like boom, 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 like Marvel does making these things, like this is what happens.
And to be fair, people have been mad every single time they have recast Superman.
Yeah, people
every
are
single
always,
time.
oh my God. And Batman, people always, they get all up in arms. They make that Muppet sound. I think James Gunn's very talented. So
No, I like James Gunn a lot. I'm just asking because I've heard once in a while when I'm on, well, not social media, but when I get things on my phone from Twitter saying, here's your latest updates. And it's like, I hate James Gunn. James Gunn should rot in hell.
Yeah.
All these things about him because of Superman or Wonder Woman or whatever.
people need to calm down.
Okay, so you're saying people are just...
I think they're jumping the gun a little bit before the films have even been started production to be like, oh, well, it's all over and it's ruined. It's like, whoa, come.
Okay.
I'm a little disappointed that there won't be a Wonder Woman 3, or probably won't be, but Wonder Woman 2 was not up to par with the first movie, so it's not really surprising.
Right.
I feel like DC hasn't really done anything good except for their villain films. So
yeah, Birds of Prey, and
I think it's okay to like reset again.
Suicide Squad, Birds of Prey were fantastic, and I think Tim Gunn's gonna take them with that energy that they need to be like, kind of like we've kind of said, the anti-Marvel. Like, they're edgier, they're weirder, they're darker. Embrace that, Do more of that.
That is good. That is funny. Finally, one last thing I just wanted to bring up. I don't mean to hog the mic so much. I apologize, Kelly.
It's your
but,
show.
but no.
Oh, it's his show? I thought it was our show.
Oh, Scott. Scott just got me in trouble. No.
We liked the first Wonder Woman, right?
Love the first Wonder Woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so out of the comic book movie world. It's not a fandom that I'm involved in whatsoever. I think the last one I saw was probably Birds of Prey.
And you like that? Yeah.
Enjoyed it, yeah. But yeah, in general, I kind of they're all pretty forgettable to me. But again, it's just a fandom that I don't participate in. So.
Did you guys know that Haley the PA and Kelly the special guest friend made us hot cocoa? True story. So we're drinking that.
It's real good.
It's real good.
Thank you. Real quick. So my youngest child, was going to make a toaster waffle, like an Eggo, right?
Sure.
And so I was kind of like, what would happen if I wanted to test pop culture and like iconic, what do you call that?
Iconography?
Maybe, yeah, that's the word I can't think of. Thank you. I don't know. Anyway, and when they were cooking their Eggo,
Yes.
right?
That is whipped cream in the background.
I was like, oh yeah.
It's not even in the background. That microphone is on.
Yeah.
Hot mic. We had a hot mic. Sorry. Go on.
That's okay.
Egos.
No, we'll listen to Kelly's whipped cream instead of my story. So,
Oh,
it's only my show, but we'll let Kelly make all the whipped cream noises she wants.
Nom, 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 nom.
Hi, Hallmark people. This is what we do. Anyway,
What were you saying, Neil?
my child was cooking an Eggo. And I wanted to see what would happen if I grabbed the Eggo before they did. Right? Because, in the commercials, it's, hey, Lego my Eggo. So I was waiting there, and the Eggo popped, and I took it and grabbed it. And my kid said, hey, what the hell?
I like that one better.
So I I'm thinking between the 70s and now, there's been a bit of a change in how the kids react when
In
you
the
take
90s,
when
we
you
had
take their
Lego My
Eggos.
Eggo. We had that in the 90s.
Okay.
But see, where my mind went was 11 and Stranger Things.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
went way back.
I went back to when,
Did you like have to pull it up on YouTube to like demonstrate? Like, I'm not a psychopath just trying to steal
No,
your food.
they weren't even like interested at that
No,
point.
they were like, Mom, and running up the stairs.
No, they were just
Daddy
kind of
lost
like.
his mind.
Just give me my fucking waffle.
Give me my waffle, bitch.
No, it was. I was like, it's a thing, and they're like, they didn't care. They're like, the dad jokes, ha ha ha.
It's not a dad joke, it's
So-
a real joke.
Anyway. All right, that's it. We've got, let's see, we've got subscriber alerts right here.
You get my glasses on. We have Alex Cho and Oscar Makoto. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your names.
Oscar iconography.
Alex and Oscar, welcome to the Pyramid Scheme.
Thank you.
You will get your Kool-Aid at the door
You will get your hot chocolate.
and your money back also.
All right.
Okay, do you guys want to talk about a film? A film?
Let's
A
do it.
holiday
Scott.
film?
Holiday film.
Yes, the bumper is.
You got bots in the chat.
Oh, this
Oh.
bot is aggressive.
This is an aggressive bot.
They want you to know that there's something out there for you. It's a hot bot.
So Hallmark people, do not follow that bot.
That's
Don't-
not our bot.
That's not us.
Okay, so my Southern Christmas. So this is the
My
second.
family.
My family Southern,
Southern
Christmas.
Christmas.
My family.
My southern.
My in and out of Southern accent family.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. So in case you hadn't picked up on it, this is the second time we've done a Hallmark review on our channel. Typically, we review horror movies on this channel.
Same thing, right?
Yeah, same thing. And because Bruce Campbell has now been in 2 Hallmark movies, and he is a horror icon, we kind of feel the need to review these films. Neil and I hate Christmas.
Boo.
We do. Sorry, we do. So these movies are not made for us, and we know that. Hallmark, though, now has a little bit more street cred because now they're the edgy one. What's it called? The GAC? The Great American Channel or something like that?
Cook-off?
It was Great American Country. Now I think it's Great American Family.
Great American Family, some stupid thing. Don't look it up. Don't go. It's not worth it. It's not worth your time.
Don't bother.
They're like taking the, this is going to be quality family entertainment with no gays.
Traditional marriage,
Yes,
and I'm
but
not on camera,
traditional.
but I'm making finger quotes.
Yeah, the tradition of marriage. And so now Hallmark is the one that's like, well, we'll have the gays still. We'll still push the gay agenda. And we at the Cult Show are here for the gay agenda. So in this film, follows a journalist named Campbell, which is a little confusing because Bruce Campbell. Okay, so Campbell is a travel journalist, and they really love to write about Christmas travel at her publication. So Campbell also has a dad, that's Bruce Campbell, that has not been in her life. So she has a great stepdad and her mom, and she never really felt the need to chase down her dad. But then she kind of gets roped into this. It also turns out he lives in this little town in Louisiana, and he is going to be named the Père Noël for this town. It's a big honor. So under the guise of writing an article, which she does kind of, we think, write an article, she goes and uses it as an excuse to meet her dad, his new wife, and her sisters that they had. So that's what you know. And there's no horror in it. There's no chainsaws. There's no Book of the Dead. There's debatable horror.
Depends on how you define horror.
No alligator attacks. No.
The Hallmark long-standing tradition of the black best friend does make a reappearance, though she doesn't get to do more than one scene in this movie. So I think she's been technically downgraded.
And has second billing on Google.
Yeah, she does get second billing on Google, so maybe she's like a famous-y person. Maybe it's like a cameo. I don't know. What do we think? What did we think of this movie?
Kayla, what do you think?
We just watched it right before we recorded.
I would have to say this is my second Hallmark movie that I've ever watched.
Wow.
And I think this is my new number one.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I like this better than last year's. I was touched.
You were touched.
This one has some heart. Maybe a little teary-eyed, couple scenes, some nice father-daughter relationship things. It was good.
How do I put this? This is probably my fourth or maybe fifth Hallmark movie. I know a lot about them because of the pop culture funnies of it. I liked it more than any other Hallmark movie I have ever seen. I think it is much better quality, so much higher than a lot of it out there.
Right.
Kelly can back me up on this. Like sometimes like the script, the acting, it's so gross.
But see, those are the ones that I enjoy the most.
Those are the ones that are traditionally what people are tuning in for.
Yes.
So this is a little bit of a departure. Right. Mama Devoto even said there's some drama in this one.
Drama. It's heavier on the drama.
Heavier on the drama. Yeah. Now don't get me wrong. There was still plenty of cringe. There was still plenty of Coco. But I think this is a step in the right direction.
Yeah. I wouldn't go so far as to call this like Silkwood or Sophie's Choice or anything.
I was pretty much exactly the same.
To the amount of drama.
I don't think anyone's saying that, though.
Yeah,
I'm saying out of the two Hallmark movies I've seen, this is my number one.
The only choices being made were, do you want the regular meat pie or the
meat pie?
The non-meat pie?
I will take the non-meat pie if that's an option.
Right? I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I would have to disagree with everyone in this room and say that of the two that I have seen of the Hallmark films, this is my second favorite. So I enjoyed last year's film more.
But last year's was cheesier.
Yeah, that's probably why. It was music, there was Peter Gallagher, it was cheesier, and I think I probably enjoyed that more. That being said, I am invested into Bruce Campbell's career.
Same.
And I definitely appreciate his acting in this towards the end when he did give in some of those drama moments, right?
Oh my God, yes.
I absolutely appreciate it, and
we'll get there.
Felt like he did a good job.
Yeah.
But overall, as the film, I believe that I enjoyed last year's more.
In answer to Tommy's question in the chat about eating alligator, I would not, because I don't like to eat critters. But
I've done it.
All right.
Yeah, have you eaten alligator? Would you eat alligator?
I don't think I have. That I can remember. Would I? I guess.
Would you eat a live one?
If it's eating me, then yes, I would. Then I would eat it.
Oh, in that situation, I would also.
Would you
bite the gator to save you?
To save me?
Yeah.
You would do that?
Oh, in a heartbeat.
Oh, thank you.
I'd bite anything to save you.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So yeah, back to there's a little bit of drama here. See, it's love. That's love. Sibling love. J.C. Elliott, who plays Campbell, I thought she was a very good actress. I'd never seen her in anything before. I like that she's young, and it seems like the situation and like all of it, it just felt like appropriate. It felt like, yeah, this is like a young person who should be in this role, and like I know they have a tendency to like recycle people, so I think it was like kind of nice to be like fresh. Thought she was a very good actress. I thought the name Campbell is kind of cool, but is this just a sponsorship from Big Soup? I also liked that her job, like involved this like Christmas writing prompt, but she wasn't like obsessed with Christmas. Like in all the ones I've seen, that's like the conceit is the people are obsessed with Christmas. Neil and I are obsessed with Halloween. So I get that, like I respect that, but it was just nice to have a change. I do have to say though, her biggest personality trait is that she loves coffee. So that was kind of like, we got it.
Yep. You get the coffee addiction.
But yeah, I liked her.
She was fine.
I liked her.
I had no issue with her, really.
She's got a real face, which is refreshing.
That's a real face as opposed to like
A
Botox.
non-augmented reality face.
Are they usually pretty?
Oh, they can be. And, highlighted to high heaven and,
Yeah.
yeah.
They let her be kind of like natural a little bit.
It was refreshing.
It was
We'll
refreshing,
say
Kelly says.
that.
And Kelly has watched
Kelly
an
knows.
ass ton of these
I
movies.
have watched a full butt ton of these films. I've lost count.
That's over 100.
My family owns some of them on DVD.
Wow.
I didn't know that they made them on DVD.
On DVD, yes. You can buy them on DVD. We own them. Several, in fact.
You can hear a pin drop in this room right now. We're like, people buy
The
this.
question is, can we get it on VHS for the shelf?
Oh. And not just Hallmark. There's Lifetime Christmas movies. There's now Discovery Plus Christmas movies.
There's Netflix and Hulu.
All over the place. My family loves
Amazon.
it. We're all in for Christmas. Yes.
Damn.
There's one on Netflix that my wife and I tried to watch, and it was so bad we had to turn it off.
What was it called?
The one with Justin Long.
But we love Justin.
Wait, crap!
Long.
Was it called a Campbell Christmas or a Campbell Family Christmas?
Conspiracy.
I think it was.
Scott, look that up.
Wait, this
That
is
was like
Big
a rated
Soup.
R. That was like that rated R one, right?
Yeah, but there's no reason for it to be R. They were trying to be. It was really
They're trying
bad.
to be edgy, but they weren't edgy.
But was Campbell in the name of it?
This is crazy, you guys.
Canon. Campbell is canon.
Campbell is canon. This is the
It is Christmas with the
Christmas
Campbells.
with the Campbells.
Christmas with the
No
Campbells.
way!
Yeah.
This is the Campbell
We put it
Cinematic
together.
Universe. Campbell Cinematic Universe.
Dare I say it's good.
Oh!
Oh my God. Wouldn't it be funny if this was all what's his name? Gunn.
James Gunn.
James Gunn. He's like, yeah.
I think
Inception.
the Campbell, whoever Procter and Gamble, whoever owns that company, is to come in here. Some guy in the black suit and just take us all out.
Put us out of our misery.
Take
Oh my
us out.
God.
We found the conspiracy.
Shit. This is big. Okay, somebody go talk about it on TikTok.
Yeah, so quick.
So one
Soup talk.
soup talk. So one thing that was really funny is I think we can all agree her biological mom, the blonde lady mom, she was really kind of mean and not a great actress, no offense. And I have to think that the birth dad left the family because she's kind of a shrew. But there was the part where it's supposed to be like kind of playful, like stepdad Gary. Well, they don't even call him stepdad. That's her dad, right? That's
Yeah.
her dad. It's great. He like gets the hot chocolate and she's like, Gary! Like, we all laughed.
But no, she goes, Gary, that was for later. Gary. And she had the at the end of later. It was like the mom on Back to the Future, Lorraine's mom. And she's like, Sam, it's time for supper.
Sure.
Come on, no one, seriously?
I don't remember
I quit.
them.
I quit. I'm out of here. I'm done with you guys.
Okay. No, she was awful. She was awful.
Back to the Future. Come on. This is our
I remember a
wheelhouse.
lot of things about Back to the Future. That's just one of them.
Michael, come on.
So, little known fact, I am obsessed with the state of Louisiana. Actually, a lot of people do know that.
New Orleans in particular, right?
New Orleans particularly, but I'm obsessed with the whole state. So this was kind of really cute. Like, I enjoyed that it was set there. There was a little bit, like, blink and you miss it, Creole music, and then the rest was like some sort of really shitty bluegrass.
I believe Sandra referred to it as teal grass.
Yeah, it's more teal than blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was kind of cute because like all the stock photos and overhead shots were Louisiana, but it was clearly still Canada, like or like the rest of the setting.
Definitely Vancouver.
Yeah. But I thought it was really cute that they have Père Noël. Such a dork. I love Père Noël. And then I was like, oh, like they kept talking about it and explaining the whole thing, and I was like, stop! I wanted to say on the show.
Can I ask, did anyone else was this their first time hearing about this?
Père Noël?
Yeah, I've never heard about it before.
Not the Cajun.
Yeah.
No.
Well, because unless
Never
you're
heard of it.
obsessed with Louisiana or from there, maybe you wouldn't. So yeah, they talked about he arrives on a little river boat, a pirogue is what it's called.
Pulled by alligators.
Pulled by 8 alligators, and I believe he often leaves presents in his shoes. I think that's kind of
scorpions?
Yeah, like scorpions.
Things that'll bite you.
Get over here. So that was
Now
cute.
that's what I want to see on Christmas morning.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like cute though, right? Like that's a little different. We're in Louisiana,
Yeah.
Père Noël.
Yep.
It's cool.
Here, can I ask the question? Why did no one in this parish have an accent like they were actually from Louisiana?
Oh, you want to talk about accents?
Yeah, let's talk about accents.
Accents are very fluid here. Very flexible accent. I love that the 2 little sisters, they don't even try.
No one tried. Well, I shouldn't say no one tried. Sorry.
And no, you know who actually does is the mayor is consistent. Other than that, everybody else is like in and out. It's like the Kevin Costner School of Accents. Kelly, maybe you can
Caleb's offended.
Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
Caleb's offended. Podcasters.
I love Kevin Costner, but his accent game has always been a little spotty. Dotty elephant there. Kelly, can you explain to me why in Hallmark movies people have so many ornaments? The ball kind, they're everywhere on the tables. They're in glass jars.
There's, red bows, wreaths, Balsam Hills brand Christmas trees.
A red truck.
Always. Nutcrackers. Yes. My favorite. I love a nutcracker. I love a little wooden man with nuts in his mouth.
Cracking them.
Cracking
away.
I love it. Yeah, that's part of the Hallmark canon. There always has to be the red truck. Pretty much, I feel like there's some kind of stipulation in the contract where like there's not allowed to be a shot that doesn't contain, this many decorations.
And we're not talking about like a Ford F-150 or something. This is like an old school.
Oh, they're cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry Ford drove this truck
Like a
himself.
50s,
Yes.
60s.
But they put a new little paint
cutesy.
job on it.
And it's red. It's like a Campbell soup can.
They go.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So we forgot to mention that Kelly was our Hallmark expert. So
I did say that.
Well,
You didn't bring it up.
But I mean, you're here on purpose.
Not only
You're
am-
here on purpose.
You're here to
Not
defend
only am
this.
I a viewer, I'm also a participant.
Yeah. You're here to defend this trash.
I've been in one Hallmark movie.
You've been in a movie.
I've been in one Hallmark movie.
Were you in
It
this
was-
one?
It was not. No, I wish. It was not a Christmas movie, but there was a scene that took place around the holidays, and I was wearing a Santa hat. So I'm gonna go for it and say yes, I was in a Hallmark Christmas
Which
film.
movie?
It's called Mrs. Washington Goes to Smith, starring Sybil Shepherd as a divorced mother who decides to go back to school.
That's a
This
parody
all
on
girls-
the film Mr. Smith Goes to
Yeah.
Washington.
Washington,
yeah, exactly.
A lot of kids might not know that.
No, you're right.
She goes to this all-girls school, and so I was just a random extra,
Sybil Shepherd.
like one of the Sybil Shepherd.
The Sybil Shepherd.
The Sybil Shepherd.
This is
Eldest
post
is
moonlighting?
lady. Yes, way
Okay.
post moonlighting. Yeah, so we had a scene where we were having a little holiday party, and I had a
Bots back.
Santa hat on, and we were dancing, and they were playing. While we were filming, they were playing "We Are Family," but of
But they
course
didn't use that.
Didn't use
'Cause
that.
they can't pay for that.
Can't pay for that. Did some generic disco-y music instead, and so we were dancing together, and I kind of went up to her, and we kind of did the bump a little bit. We kind of bumped booties.
You
Wow.
bumped movies with Sybil Shepherd.
Yeah. So,
She said, "Get this young upstart out of here."
yeah, that's my claim to Hallmark Christmas fame.
Wow, I can see why
That's
you're
exciting.
invested.
I'm not giving up. I want to be in one of the legit Christmas films.
All right.
Sure, you just gotta go to Canada, I guess.
Let's make that happen, people.
Yep.
Bruce Campbell, handsome devil. I love him. He's so
I'll drink
handsome.
water.
I'll drink water. Still got it. He still got it.
Would you let him be your father? Like, would you leave your current father and say, hey,
I would rather he be like
hey, meat pie?
my much older boyfriend
Oh, okay.
than like my father.
Okay.
That's uncomfortable.
Sugar daddy.
Sure.
Oh, there you go.
He's probably more like a Splenda daddy than a sugar daddy.
Very nice.
I
Very
still
nice.
got it.
You do.
I still got
You
it.
do. I'm glad you had that rest.
His Instagram is unhinged.
Yes,
Can
it
we
is.
just say it is amazing.
It's wild. I
is
love it.
Wild.
Bruce, I love you.
We love it.
I loved you since I was a kid, Bruce. Since I was a child, Bruce Campbell.
Tommy is going to bed. She wishes everyone a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Tommy.
Tommy's
Good night,
gonna go have
Tommy.
some gator jerky.
Happy belated birthday, Tommy.
Happy birthday, Tommy.
And Pisma Mark, hello. Good to see you again.
Have you eaten alligator? Pisma Mark. Now you're up to date on the whole episode. So, you guys want to hear something really fucking funny?
Sure.
Neil and I, we think we're so smart. And so we're over here and we're like, he knows.
He knows.
He knew the minute he saw her, that's his daughter. We were like, prediction.
Yeah.
We were wrong.
Because we're like, I mean, because he did see her up, I don't know how old she was when he finally left for good, right?
He saw her as a kid.
as a kid, right? And he saw her in the Christmas pageant singing a song. So she had to be at least preschool, at
Yeah.
least. And then he sees her again however many years later, and he had no clue who she was.
Come on.
I mean, come on.
That's a little silly.
Yeah, you know who
Yeah.
your kid is.
How many
Yeah.
girls named Campbell do you know, dude?
Really?
Yeah. So that was a little weird. Well, Campbell was
did
a
not
nickname.
know that
Yeah.
she changed her name to Campbell.
And that they changed their last, well, eventually they changed their last name as a family and they moved. So he
Oh,
really,
did she change her first and last name?
yeah, because she said that her dad,
Oh, I totally missed
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I was having,
mean, it was
watching
like
it on my
2
phone, I was
seconds.
having a
yeah,
hard
it
time
wasn't
hearing.
like a huge thing.
Okay.
It's just a little thing.
Well, Gary was running
right.
from the soup conglomerate, you know, so
Nazi.
they had to change the names.
No soup for you.
They were in
No
hiding.
Campbell's for you.
No chicken and stars for you.
Chicken and stars. Chicken and stars.
What else you got?
Oh, yes, we were wrong about that, so that was a
We
bummer.
were wrong. I was kind of upset that
We
a
were
Hallmark
like
film.
over here high-fiving.
High-fiving.
Yeah,
We got
motherfucker,
this.
We got this, and we're
Stop wasting my time, Campbell's.
Campbell's. Yeah. Flexible accents. Okay, can we talk about the poor sisters? Mary Margaret. Mary Margaret.
Mother be thy name, father be thy name.
And Amelia.
Yeah.
And oh my God, this is one of the cringier parts because it was like the people at Hallmark were like, we know about young people. So they tried to like do a little bit too much. So it was just they went a little too hard. They were like doing it for the gram, the most epic post ever. It was very uncomfortable. And then the older one especially, which I think is Mary Margaret,
Yeah.
she was supposed to
Yeah.
be very trendy. She's supposed to be like a trendsetter. And they styled this poor little girl who's like a cute teen girl. They styled her like she's like a suburban soccer mom. It was awful. I was like, is this supposed to be like a joke? Like, no, that was so inappropriate.
She reminded me of Ellie in Jurassic Park.
Ellie in Jurassic Park.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, you don't come to these films for like on-trend fashions.
I know, but even for the kids,
No, I know no.
no.
You don't come here for the fashion. I will say though, Holiday Sitter, starring Jonathan Bennett, known as, I keep bringing it up because it's one of the best Hallmark films in years. It's the gay one. It's just it
Iconic.
is. That's what it's being.
I will watch that one. I will watch
It's
that one.
amazing. It's the only one where they actually like get the fashion right. Because obviously, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Like
Chemist Rats, Jonathan Bennett.
yeah, we love him.
We love him. Okay, good to know. So, then of course we have to have the meet cute between the young people. Gets off to a rough start.
M-E-A-T in this case?
Oh my God, the amount of times you could play
I
a
can't.
drinking game where they say meat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's so much meat.
So much meat.
There's meat flying
Meat talking left and right.
because Père Noël is known for meat pies, and so is, get this, her dad.
What?
They love meat pies. And of course, in this house, this basement, all we could do is talk about Sweeney Todd.
Right.
And we were creating our own movie and our own narrative that it was humans in the pies.
Of course.
Would have improved the film.
There are so many perfect pivot points in that film. Like, perfect
The
pivot
secret
points.
family ingredient,
This could have gotten total Texas Chainsaw, no problem.
we would have loved it.
Yep, we're waiting for it to happen.
Pie is family.
The
Pies family.
Dang, Kelly.
Pie was family all along.
And then we also had the secret ingredient.
Yep.
The secret ingredient. Kelly had a good one on that too, with the women.
Oh, yes. Well, we were talking about Midsommar.
Yes, you're right.
Brings up, menstrual blood and,
Yes.
it's all. It's
Menstrual
all
blood and
connected.
meat were in the pies?
Yes.
That's not a béarnaise sauce.
Yikes! Yikes! Zoinks! I gotta say though,
What?
why did we even have to have the romance?
Yeah.
I know it's because it's a non-negotiable in the Hallmark universe, but I
get
really
one
didn't
kiss.
need it.
You get one kiss
didn't
per
need it at
movie.
all.
Oh, and you get one kiss.
You get one kiss per movie.
I felt she was very forward with that young man, holding hands, and he was like holding her arm sometimes. I think they even did a lean.
They had
Reason.
He said, "I love you" after knowing her for
yeah.
Like a week.
48 hours.
at the most. Let's say it was a week, but
Yeah.
Not even though, yeah.
Not even.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
definitely feeling the stalker vibes in the basement because he's like, "Where are you going? I'm going there. I want to go where you go." And it's like,
You're going home? Oh, I'll go with you. Excuse
going to
me?
a foreign country? Me too.
I thought they actually had really good chemistry, more chemistry than you normally find in Hallmark films. in
That's
my
probably true.
experience.
No, that's true.
They're like angry fight flirting at the very beginning was
kinda cute.
super cute.
Yeah, but did we need it?
No.
And a little
Not at
change,
all.
kind of diverting off the usual Hallmark path. Usually the kiss happens somewhere between 5 minutes before the movie ends and,
Very near the end.
the very end.
This was like what, a good 15?
This was a good 15 minutes before the ending, so that is very different.
How about the dance they did?
Oh my God.
They're doing the sixth grade
Sixth grade
dance
sway.
to Old Lang Syne of all songs.
Oh, here's your thumbnail. Here's your thumbnail.
And
It's
then
not New Year's Eve.
they would talk and they would pause and do a 180. So then they would be this direction, and then they would start talking again. Wow. And then they go this way, and then they would start talking again.
You know what reminded me of is one of
She
your
never cheating out to camera.
is one of your automatons. You love automatons.
Oh, I do
so
love my
much.
automatons,
They were
but-
basically automatons.
They were. It was it was the most blatant blocking.
And it's really funny because
Ugh.
he's trying to be Louisiana charming, and he's like, "Have you ever two-stepped before?" And I mean, if we're going to go with that Southern trope, she is from Texas, so she probably has two-stepped before. But she says she hasn't.
Two-step,
And-
one-step.
And in this, she still does not two-step. So,
Ugh. That was a little bad.
you guys, I
Yeah.
think we all loved that moment. Caleb, you have to tell me if you love this moment too. When we did kind of a jump cut into the meat truck, and the mom is saying, "And needless to say, we never went caroling again." It's like, wow, I'm so sad we missed that story.
And needless to say, we never saw poor Johnny again.
He's in the pie.
It was probably about as exciting as that little girl's story when she came up. Like, "Huh, she almost fell in the bayou, and then he caught her."
Oh yeah, that was so great.
Cool story.
Yeah.
Cool story,
Thrilling.
bro.
Thrilling. Okay.
saved her life.
The acting of Bruce. We were all feeling it during his monologue where he talks about where he went and watched her and how he didn't want to ruin her life.
There wasn't a dry eye in this room.
There was a couple dry eyes.
A couple.
There was exactly 4. But that doesn't mean we didn't feel it in our heart.
Not at all.
I felt it in my heart because he's so good and so charming and I love him.
Sandra, I looked over at you during that scene. You were Sandra crying. I saw it in your eyes.
Was I? No.
were Sandra crying.
Is there trails in this makeup?
There's no trails.
Sandra, see,
Sandra
for those
crying,
who are not
please.
in the know, it is very difficult to make tears fall for Sandra. So a Sandra cry is just water welling up in the eyes. And I saw that Sandra
sometimes
cry.
one, you are,
When ice crystal falls out.
and it goes chunk. You are seeing things.
I thought it was sweet. It was a very nice movie moment. Manufactured, but still a nice movie
It's
moment.
because he delivered it well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, he did a great job. There's no question.
It's well acted.
But you can't, I don't know how you can actually feel emotions watching these movies, other than like disgust or.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. I think I did because I was with you guys. I think just because it's not often that we're all here together. I haven't been in the studio in a while, and so just like
In a
being
minute.
in this
Oh,
room
God,
on the
no.
couch,
Now
on the
I'm
couch
all-
next to
I'm-
Neil, and
Yeah.
everyone. So
Now
it's
we're
like
right.
I was already kind of on the edge of watery eyes, and then
Yeah.
that happened, and it was like, oh, here we go.
Oh, the best
Here we
part of the
go.
movie is when Bruce Campbell comes
Haley's
in.
fault. Haley got me going.
Bruce Campbell comes in and he goes, "That smells good," and Kelly goes, "I farted."
That didn't make the final cut.
CGI steam.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So CGI steam is part of the movies coming out of the cocoa. Yeah, that happens.
It's coming out of the meat, and that was half the budget.
Ugh.
I've never seen the CG steam before. Typically, it's CG snow.
Oh.
That's typical.
Hearing
Yeah,
that
that
it
steam
came out
did
of the
not
meat
look
just
good.
made my hair stand on end. That was gross.
What was the soup? What was the soup?
There was that stew, that
It
gumbo,
was gumbo.
that big pot he
Gumbo
was
or
stirring.
Jambalaya or whatever he
You
made.
can pretend there was no meat in that stew.
It was
You're
meatless.
safe.
Oh wait! How about this part? Frosting fight.
Now
Another
apparently
classic
that is a
trope.
Hallmark trope. Is there's some sort of
A food fight.
baking ingredient fight?
And like Kelly saw it coming a mile away too.
She's
They
like,
picked up
I
the
know, I
thing
was
like,
like-
uh-oh, there's gonna be a frosting fight.
Yeah, she's like, oh, she has a pastry bag
Yep.
with the icing.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it's jammed, and she's squeezing it. I'm like, okay, food fight, here we go. Here it comes.
There it
In
goes.
3, 2, and
Yeah.
then, yeah, sure enough.
and
Frosting
green
fight.
frosting everywhere.
Yeah, and
As
who
far as
cleans
the eye
it
can
up?
see.
But they're sisters.
We're sisters.
Sisters are silly.
We're just silly sisters. When we're at the downtown and they do the ceremony ritual with the fire chasing off the darkness, that was very pagan.
Oh yeah.
And I was digging that.
Yeah.
But then we also realized that was very Midsommar.
Very Midsommar. lighting at those big wooden structures on the island. Woof.
What if it was her other set of parents that was in there?
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Gary and her mom in there in a bear outfit. Ah!
I'm sorry. Kelly,
Yes, my dear.
talk to us about the hot chalky addiction.
My personal hot
In the Hallmark cinematic universe.
Yes, and they typically refer to it as hot cocoa.
Hot
chocolate.
cocoa.
Chocolate that's way too generic.
That's racy.
That's,
It's
cocoa.
I was gonna say that's racy.
Um,
Chocolate is like sexual.
I'd say yeah. There's typically at least one scene of Coco drinking, maybe multiple scenes. But,
Now, do you think coffee was her biggest personality trait because she's a working journalist
oh
woman
gosh.
and she needs that coffee to write her articles?
Also, like weird ponytails.
Weird ponytails.
Weird ponytails, like too high up on the head, or like weird little clips.
Misplaced.
Misplaced hair clips. Weird
Aaron.
little side tendrils coming down.
They did give her some weird side tendrils.
Right? Okay.
They did her
They
dirty.
did her dirty with those tendrils.
She didn't deserve
Girl
that.
had nice hair. She
Um,
didn't deserve that.
During his Père Noël bits, he's got a big straw hat on.
Yes.
And I was like, I hope you keep that hat on the whole time and you deliver the heart to heart in the big straw hat.
Scott is showing you straw hat now. Very nice.
Look at how cute he is.
He is. He's a daddy. He is a daddy.
You should have kept the hat on.
It was totally normal, by the way, for Campbell, not Bruce Campbell, but the daughter Campbell,
Tiny soup.
to be lying to her father the whole time, as her real mother would say, "Oh yeah, it's totally normal to feel this way. Keep lying to the family you're living with right now."
That was kind of weird. Yeah, that
But
she was like,
everyone's like kind of in on. I mean, you know, the stepmom's in on it. The mom is in on it. The Jackson character's now in on it, and they're all just like, yeah, totally normal. Let's just keep lying, and that
And I
was
know-
weird to me.
I know that it was to create conflict, but she should have just fucking told him.
Seriously.
Like, hi, that's why I'm here. But I know then we wouldn't have this piece of cinematic history.
Then she wouldn't know that he truly was a nice person. She would have always been questioning, is he just being nice because of who I am? She got the experience to see him as a friendly, welcoming, loving person.
In his natural bayou habitat. Yeah.
Without the accent.
Oh my God, poor Bruce. I mean, sometimes he went hard on that accent, but you know what? They all did. We all made mistakes here today.
I noticed when the emotions got really heavy and raw, that's when the accent just comes out full force for him.
Yeah.
Like when he would start to well up a little bit, then it was just like, hey, y'all.
There was
Hey,
a
y'all,
couple
I'm
of points
saying.
that it really went Elvis, like Bubba
Yeah.
Hotep
Yes.
Elvis.
Yeah, we were
though.
hearing Bubba Hotep.
Bubba Hotep, yeah.
We were hearing that.
Which he probably did that. That was a little like shout out to the fans.
Maybe it was a little wink, wink,
Maybe a
nudge,
wink,
nudge.
wink.
Just tell yourself that.
We also all
Going with it.
we also all loved the line that it's a throwaway line that Jackson has about going to the big box store
Yes.
at 2 a.m, and he says it like it's a store that sells large boxes.
The big box.
We went to the big
box
box
store.
store.
Right.
And of course, we're like, oh, that must have been Shop Smart. Shop S Smart. For you Evil Dead fans.
Hey,
Hey.
another one bites the dust. You know who didn't know was her two sisters, and that was real fucked up. And then they were like, "Can somebody please tell us?" And they were so happy about it, which is really good because they had a right to be really pissed off
Sure.
and be like, "This is really unhealthy," and I'm traumatized now.
When the big reveal happens and Bruce is finally clued in to who this woman is that's been living with them or eating with them for the last however long, a
And
week or
his
something.
reaction, he gets up and leaves the room.
We're like, he's gone again.
Silently, without a word. Just
He's a
radio
walk away
silence.
Joe.
Yeah.
He took off in his Ford, peeled out, I'm out of here.
Should have just caught up with him like 2 hours later, like he's walking down the road, like Forrest Gump. Like, wait, hold on, where are you going? Anywhere but here, I'm leaving.
No, he's in the Evil Dead car, just driving away. And the camera's just like,
Oh, that'd be
angles all over
perfect.
the place.
And Sam
would've
Raimi's
been
there.
amazing.
And this
Oh.
is actually an Evil Dead sequel.
I'm sad we didn't get a Sam or Ted.
Or Ted Raimi at least.
What? One
At
Raimi.
least.
Give me a Raimi Hallmark.
Go Raimi.
Don't Raimi.
Kelly, did you have a teenage girl photography phase?
More like teenage model phase.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put on cool outfits and take pictures and put on my MySpace. And although MySpace was more like
20s.
20s. Yeah, exactly. So
Scott had a teenage girl photography phase. You know who didn't? Me, because I was too poor and I never had. I remember like people at school like having those phases, and I was like, "Fuck you guys! I can't afford a camera." So, but her sister's going through one, and she buys her like a really nice camera, which is really sweet. Luckily, they had that at the big box store.
They had it.
Did you have a teenage girl photography phase?
You know what? I actually did take a photography class in high school. So I did take them and have to develop my own film and everything.
And I know Haley had
So
a phase.
I took pictures of Caleb. I took pictures of
I
Caleb
was
like jumping
about
off.
to say I even modeled for him.
He was
a few
modeling
times.
for me, yeah.
Caleb was a model.
hey, remember going to the drugstore to pick up your photos that you got developed, and like going through them?
I
like,
do.
Oh, I remember this one.
Oh, do you remember?
And like getting doubles.
Double
Yeah.
exposure.
Do you want
yes.
matte or glossy?
Oh, matte or glossy.
And when
Yeah.
you took the sexy pictures, you had to kind of hold your head down when you were getting them, like, because you know they look at them. So you're like,
Of course they look.
hey, pharmacist guy from Long's Drugs, don't look at me.
God, that's
And
that
then
is
we got digital cameras, and it was all
that is a sign of the times that you had to live through that.
He did.
yeah.
Ugh.
And then they kept your negatives.
Oh, hey, you know they did. I mean,
Yeah, you know they did. Perverts.
sent them to the government. Reagan looked at all my pictures.
He's I'll put that in the spank bank for later.
Well, Nancy, this guy's a pervert.
Ew, I hate
Neil
that
in Creepshow
voice. It
pajamas.
sounded like him, but it was awful.
That's my first time trying to Reagan.
Ugh. And then he would call you to try to get you to come over with him and Nance.
He would.
He's like, you
Bring some
up?
jelly beans.
What you doing?
Was that his thing? He was into jelly beans?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
Oh, yeah, that's a jelly bean. He has a jelly bean thing.
All I know is that
Yeah.
he made you afraid of Russians and nuclear war.
That's true.
But
That
that's why
too.
the gremlins were there.
So, chat's talking about LiveJournal.
Oh God, no.
Oh, no,
Oh, God,
no,
yes.
no.
Oh, God, yes. I remember this one that I wrote in my LiveJournal. I put,
Oh, no.
I am smitten like a kitten. Because I had a crush on someone
Who was a cat?
who worked here.
Wow.
You had a crush on Neil? You had a crush on Caleb?
No.
You had a
I
crush
never
on
worked at the Roxy.
Mindy or
And
Laura?
No, this person knows. Like, it's no secret.
It is Caleb. There's
It's
Neil.
no. They're daddies. No.
We're daddies.
You,
What is that?
not that kind of daddy.
I don't know. I'm spooked out right now.
I'm very disturbed.
What does LiveJournal mean? I don't know what LiveJournal
LiveJournal
is.
was a social media
Okay.
where we journaled.
OG microblogging.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
It was
Before
af-
MySpace or after?
Before.
Oh, Jesus.
But
okay.
after Friendster. I think.
Friendster, though.
I don't know any of these things.
Friendster was pre-MySpace.
And then there was also
original
just
social
like
media.
straight up chat rooms and AIM.
Neil,
Oh my
you might have
gosh.
been in Russia when Friendster wasn't around for very long.
Okay. So I missed
So-
What's Up, and I missed the first season of
It was
Survivor.
pretty funny. He comes back from Russia and he's like, "What is this what's up thing?"
Did you have the Budweiser frogs?
And I missed
Did we get
that
those?
I saw, yeah, but and then I missed Friendster. So now I know.
Friendster.
What is wrong with you people? What's up? What is going on with you people?
Did you do like AOL chat rooms or?
I never did the chat rooms.
Okay.
I mean, they were a
We
thing.
We lived in chat
I
rooms.
feel like AIM is a very specifically millennial experience.
But before AIM, it was just AOL chat room.
Yeah.
Right. I had AOL. That's all we could
Yeah.
use to get online.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I never went into the chat rooms.
Oh, and then so many
That was like
chat
the
rooms.
Wild West.
Oh, it was
was.
fucking. It was.
Wild.
It was
Wild.
disturbing.
Wild.
Like looking back,
Yeah.
disturbing stuff was going down.
I bet Kelly was an instigator. I mean, she was probably.
No.
I had this one like message board thing. It was King's Quest hints and cheats. So I would help people play the game.
And yet somehow people always wanted to cyber in there.
yes,
Yes, because that's what all chat rooms
Yeah.
devolved into.
Yeah, they're like, oh, how do I get past this one puzzle in King's Quest 6?
My God,
Air
Scott was
today,
there.
gone tomorrow.
Oh, thank you, Scott.
Scott was in the same message board.
Oh my God, what if we talk to each other? What if I gave you a hint?
What did you guys do? Cyber? Did you guys do cyber? Oh my God.
Okay, so far I've had a crush on Neil and Caleb. I cybered with Scott. What is going on here?
No,
What do I
was
get?
I was way more interested in the Beast Wars chat
Oh.
rooms. I was all about Beast Wars
Beast
fanfic.
I don't know what you guys are talking about anymore. I'm completely
What's
lost.
Beast Wars?
Caleb and I are lost. We're done.
Yeah.
Only
We
the
tapped
best
out.
Transformers. Only the best Transformers.
Transformers Beast Wars. Was it a game
Oh,
too,
okay.
or just the show?
Oh, there was a game, but it's all about the show.
Damn.
What is
I got
cybering? What does
confused. At
cybering
first I
mean?
thought you were talking
Cyber
Oh,
sex.
Neil, you poor sweet
Oh.
summer child.
Cyber. You would do it in a chat room, or you would you go
It's like
somewhere?
text, sexual text.
But you didn't have texting back then, so
No,
you
we
do
had
it.
AIM.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. Yep, I was Kelly. You were like what, 12 years old or something when that came out?
AOL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In '98 or something, right?
90.
Whenever it was. Anyway,
Yeah, we were.
smitten
Yeah.
like a kitten, she was.
How did we get here?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Caleb, quick, bring us back.
We were talking about.
I got nothing else to say
Does
about
anyone else
this
remember
film.
what they wrote on LiveJournal? Because this is fun.
Oh, I will never.
Come on, Scott.
As I said in the chat, if you ever had a LiveJournal, please go back and make sure that your posts are no longer there. Like, try to remember your old, edgelord Yahoo email address and do a Google search of LiveJournal and your email address. I guarantee you will find those old posts. Get rid of them while you can before someone finds them.
Before they fall into the wrong
because
hands.
it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
The more you know.
Who knows? I could still be smitten like a kitten.
Could be.
Could be.
This
I have
day.
nothing else to say about this film.
Okay, let's wrap the film up then.
Put a Christmas bow on it.
Caleb, I want to hear what Caleb. Final thoughts, Caleb?
Smitten like a kitten.
And I don't know why, or I don't even remember what movie she was in, but I really used to like Moira Kelly, and she played the stepmom.
She was in Twin Peaks.
She was, right? She was also in that ice skating love movie, Cutting Edge, I think it was called.
Blades of Glory.
No, cutting edge?
Anyway,
Yeah.
it was very interesting to see her again. I'm glad she's still working.
Yeah.
And I still stand by my initial reaction that this is my number one Hallmark.
Mine too, Caleb. Mine too.
Fair enough.
You just haven't seen enough.
I saw one that was so bad.
I think 2 is enough for now.
Scott, do you remember the one we watched with your mom?
Oh, yes.
Scott's mom was sad,
Oh.
and so we watched a Hallmark movie with her to make her happy.
She
And-
got so mad at us because we were riff tracking that film pretty much the entire time.
It was called Christmas at the Golden Dragon, and it's about
believe that's it,
Chinese
yeah.
restaurants.
Wow.
You seen this one, Kelly?
No,
That sounds
seen that one.
fairly progressive for a Hallmark
It
film.
was regressive.
Oh, really?
No, there was.
Stereotypical Asian things and okay.
It was so terrible. Like the movie was just terrible, terrible.
It happens.
Well, they're all that way, except for you get the odd Southern Christmas kitten family,
Kitten
or
family.
whatever this movie's called.
It
Okay.
ain't no. What was the movie last year even called? Do you remember? With,
No.
with their the two.
December.
One December.
It's December.
One December night.
December nights. There you go.
That's exactly it.
Oh my God! It was
One
like
December night,
Peter
cough,
Gallagher
cough.
was in the room.
Okay.
Okay, let's play a game.
Hallmark films.
Till next year,
Game
Hallmark.
time. Game time.
Game time.
All right. All right, so we are going to play the Elf on a Shelf game. So if you unfortunately have ever had kids and had to do Elf on a Shelf, it kind of sucks, but the kids really seem to like it. So what we are going to do is I will give you 2 clues, and it's going to be like names that you're going to need to combine. And you need to solve the puzzle. So, for an example, a Will Ferrell Christmas title plus a ledge would equal.
Elf on a
Shelf.
Shelf.
There you go. Okay. You're a pro.
Can I have,
Yes.
I have a comment?
Okay.
Scott and I did gift our nephew an Elf on the Shelf because we
you
wanted to
Terrible,
make his
terrible
parents go
people.
through that.
Yeah, we wanted to torture his parents.
And this year, we saw that elf. We made eye contact with that elf. And our nephew
yeah?
was like, do you guys remember I have an elf? And we're like, oh, we played along, but in our minds, we were like, we bought you that fucking elf. Yeah. His name's Mr. Pickles, by the way.
Well, you run into problems like sometimes you forget to move them at night and the kids come out and they're like, it didn't move.
Did it die?
I mean, it's like it wasn't hard enough to make sure that you stayed up late enough till the kids were actually asleep, so that
Right.
you could help Santa on Christmas Eve. Now
Right.
we have to put it on hard mode, and you have to do it for 30 freaking days.
Yeah. And some people go pretty hard. I don't know.
Caleb, does that
couldn't
elf
do
have
it,
a
but-
name?
Yes, this is Marley.
Oh, I like that name. That's cute.
Macy named her. So.
Very cute.
Jacob Marley?
Jacob Marley.
I'm not sure where.
Dead to begin with.
Yeah, there you go. I'm not sure how she came up with that, but anyway. Okay, so number 1, Benjamin Button actor plus a Frog's Lounge.
Pit pad?
Brad on
Brad
a
pad?
Brad on a pad.
Brad on a pad. Good
I like
job,
Pit
Kelly.
Pad. That sounds like his club. That's his Viper room.
It is.
It totally sounds like a 90s teen club. And so like
my God.
90210. You guys, we're going to go to the Pit Pad.
Because they had the Peach Pit.
They had the Peach Pit, exactly. Yeah.
I never even watched that show.
Oh my
and
God,
I,
same.
But I just know they had the Peach
I
Pit.
know all the lore of that show, but I've never seen it.
Because they indoctrinated us.
Yes.
Okay.
And Saved by the Bell.
Oh, that's
Where
I
did they
watched
go?
every
Where did
episode.
they go to Saved by the Bell?
Max's.
Max.
The Max.
The Max.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Caleb.
You guys want to play? You want to play a game?
Yep.
Yeah, we're
Let's
just
play
having-
again.
I know, it's kinda
we're just
good.
having a
All right.
millennial meltdown over here.
NASCAR driver nicknamed the Intimidator plus the largest mammal.
Dale
Dale on a
Will?
whale.
Dale on a whale.
Because that's the
Oh,
only
you like
NASCAR
cheese, too.
Very good.
It's a Dale of a whale and Will of a Dale.
Okay. Jane Foster from Thor plus 3 cats.
What was that?
3 cats.
3 cats. Three
So Natalie
felines.
Portman,
Wait, did I see?
Natalie Cataly, Portman's, what's 3 cats?
Trace
Trace
Gatos?
Felinos. 3 cats.
I want to have a cat. Name it Catalina.
Cataly Portman.
Natalie Portman.
Natalie on a Kelly. Natalie on a
Nat.
feline.
Cat on a cat.
Nat on a cat.
Cat on a net.
Nat on a cat does work, but that wouldn't be 3
I
cats.
give
then,
up.
would it?
Snakes on a plane.
Okay.
Somebody get these mother-
Natalie on a cat of 3.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
All
like,
right.
I have to tell you, because we played something similar to this, it's so hard for me to hear it. Like, if I could see it, I feel like I could get it. You know what I mean? But it's,
Because you're visual. You're a visual.
I'm a visual
Yeah.
person. I'm trying.
Yeah.
I
You're
hear
doing
you.
fine.
I hear you.
Natalie
Okay.
You
Cataly.
got this.
Freddy Krueger plus Pengu.
Plus
Plus what?
Pengu. It's a
Pengu?
claymation Pengu.
I don't know what pengu is. What
It's
is
a
pengu?
penguin.
It's a penguin?
So
So,
Freddy
Robert.
Krueger.
England on a penguin.
England on a penguin?
there you go.
On a pangolin?
Oh, okay. England on a penguin. All right, very good.
Pangolin.
Pinhead actor plus an unhappy embrace.
Embracing
Doug.
Pinhead would be unhappy.
A dog hug. Dog on a hug. Or Doug
Doug on a
doesn't
hug,
like a
okay.
hug.
But this is an unhappy hug.
Doug Shrug?
Bradley's.
Sadly.
Bradley Sadly Boy.
Hug sadly.
Doug
Doug Bradley,
Sadly.
hug sadly.
There you go, Kelly. She's good at this.
We got there.
We'll get there. These are good, Caleb. Keep them up.
my
I'm gonna
head.
put that in my
Okay.
live journal post. Doug Bradley hugs sadly.
Senator who ran for president with a pencil
Yeah.
plus a many-tiered sacred building.
Oh my god.
Well, okay, Senator with the pencil
Wait,
would be
hold on.
What the fuck is
the guy from Arizona.
Sorry.
Whoa.
What the? I lost my line. Senator who ran for president with a pencil plus exotic dancer's aid.
What?
A fluffer.
Something on a pole.
Okay. So the senator's the guy from Arizona.
pole.
Oh.
Don't on a pole.
Okay.
Not the guy from Arizona. Never mind.
I have no.
Yeah.
I'm so
Not
confused.
McCain.
Not McCain.
Are
Thank you.
have you been in my Google search history?
Don't on a pole.
Okay, I'm going to skip to this one because, Scott, you brought her up earlier. Ellie from Jurassic Park plus a complexed leaf plant. Complexed
Laura
leaf.
Fern.
Oh, dirt on a fern.
During the
Boom,
fern.
there you go.
Or Laura Fern. That works too.
Yeah.
Okay. Who Denzel protected in Man on Fire plus a many-tiered sacred building. All right, do you
The
remember
girl,
Man
no,
on
the
Fire?
blonde, the little blonde girl.
Right.
Is it Dakota?
Yeah, Dakota Fanning.
Standing on it. Dakota on a pagoda.
There you go.
Dakota Pagoda. That's my drag name.
Dakota pagoda. That's good.
Man, if Kelly weren't here, we'd still be in the first question.
I
You're
know. Thank God.
I live for a word game. I live for this stuff.
Wait, Freddy Krueger?
Princess.
We would just leave.
Princess
We would just
Leia.
left.
Princess Leia on a toilet. Sorry, Princess Leia plus a toilet.
Carrie.
Carrie Fisher on a.
Fisher's Fisher. Fisher on a Fisher. Fisher Pisser.
On a bidet.
Fisher on a
Yeah,
pisser.
on a-
Come on, it's gotta
There
be
you
it.
go, Scott. Fisher on a pisser.
Didn't I say that a couple
You
times?
did
You
say
did
that.
actually
okay.
say that.
He said Fisher pisser, not on a.
Well,
Get it
Baby
right.
Jane plus
Wait, say it again. Say it again.
Baby Jane plus a purported ape-like creature.
Baby Jane. That's like Bigfoot or a Yeti. Spaghetti.
what was her name?
Betty,
Joe Cobb?
Betty
Spaghetti.
Yeti. Betty on a Yeti.
Betty on a
Betty.
Yeti. Good job, Sandra.
Whew.
Have you heard about Betty? Betty Spaghetti. Jingles.
RoboCop plus a room below ground level.
Weller in a dweller, in a cellar. Weller in a cellar.
Well, and it's all in the continent.
Yes. Yeah.
Weller in a cellar, ring don't say, Weller's to go and all back down.
Hold on, the old town down. Make our own music.
That's some teal grass right there, baby.
Rosemary's Baby lead, both names, plus a bird flying away.
Me
Yeah,
fair on a sparrow.
On a
On a sparrow.
tree sparrow.
On an MIA sparrow?
It's not Sparrow?
That's actually really good.
No,
That's
it is Sparrow.
There's more to it?
There is more to it.
Oh,
Mia
Mia Farrow.
Mia Farrow on a, because it's a bird flying away.
Oh, on a
Please.
See ya!
Mia Farrow
What'd
on
you
a
say?
fleeing sparrow?
There you go. Mia Farrow on a fleeing sparrow. Okay, I can't say the name, but sounds like Yeast Blaster lead.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Beastmaster.
Plus partner swapping.
Plus what?
Partner swapping.
Singer on a swinger.
There you go.
You do understand that you have now been timed out of the chat.
I didn't say it.
No, not you.
Is that why I can't see?
Yeah, you have now been timed out of the chat.
What does that mean?
Because you said you said the forbidden phrase. You said the forbidden phrase.
I didn't know that.
You've been muted. You've been muted in the show too, so don't even bother.
Oh, okay.
Consequences, Kelly.
This is the second time you've been kicked out
I know.
of Cult Show.
What the heck?
I know. You'd think you would learn by now. Okay. Rapper
Actions.
of Hypnotize, Juicy, or Big Papa, plus a smoke.
Plus a smoke.
I missed that. I missed the first part.
Rapper who sang Hypnotize,
Biggie.
Juicy,
Oh, okay.
or Big Papa, plus a smoke.
Biggie on a ciggy.
Biggie on a ciggy.
Yeah.
Good job, Haley. I got the Biggie part.
Yes, thank you.
Luke Skywalker plus a dromedary.
What?
Luke Skywalker plus a dromedary.
Skywalker plus a drum.
Jedi on a camel?
So that'd be Mark Hamill on a Hamill
Oh,
on a camel.
Hamill. Oh,
There you go.
Dromedary?
a camel.
Camel. It's their genus.
Depends on the number of
Things
humps.
I'm just learning.
On the humps.
I've learned so much tonight, you guys.
My humps.
Right.
My
I learned
humps.
about
My lovely lady
parallel,
humps, yeah.
Learned about dromedary. This is so educational.
We're
Okay.
here for the world.
Movie.
We are the world.
Movie.
Okay, sorry. Actor starring in a movie about a post-apocalyptic government worker, plus
Okay.
a list or plan. Wait, plus a list or plan of turns of duty for individuals or groups in an organization. Sorry, I know that's
So
rough.
maybe a
Costner
deployment.
on a roster.
There you go.
Costner on a roster.
All right, last one.
Was that
Briscoe
actually?
County,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Briscoe
like, I
County
think-
Junior actor,
Bruce Campbell.
plus a needled tree.
Oh, Bruce on a
Bruce on a
spruce.
Good job, guys. Yay.
Excellent, Caleb.
What's a zombie butler taking communion?
A zombie butler taking
At
communion.
an average Sunday in most churches.
Lurch in a church.
Ah,
I love Lurch.
good old Lurch.
Well, that's all we have for today. And that's plenty for
That's
anyone.
plenty for Sandra, who's still recovering from
The illnesses.
the Black Plague, and Caleb, who is just starting the plague. So we'll be back. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait.
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 This
Breaking news.
just in.
We're going to be back next week
But
because, like, just saying all these words. Next week is our annual New Year's Eve live show where we go live with no breaks for too long. 3 fucking hours. Yes.
We started at 9. We actually started a smidge before 9.
Yeah.
We started at 8.
I legit thought
Was
it
it
was like
4
4 or
hours?
5 hours.
No, I'm.
I think we started at
No,
It was
if
12
you-
hours.
No, it was 4.
It was at 12 hours.
It was 3 because we started at midnight on the East Coast.
Coast. You're right.
You're right. We started a little bit.
Space
you're right,
Coast,
you're right.
coast to coast. Yeah.
Yes.
The Great Space Coaster. Get on board. Okay.
Okay.
So
So that's Saturday.
Saturday night. Yeah.
Come back at 9 o'clock Pacific time for our live show. We do a little bit of everything. It's a little amuse boost. It's a little appetizer.
Yep.
It's a little sampler
Yep. It's a whole lot of games and drinking
and talking.
talking sabotage.
Sabotage. We talk movies. We do fun things, and it's wild. It's wild.
Yep. You don't necessarily have to stay the entire 3 hours. You come in, you go out, you come in, or you stay the full 3 hours if you are a true cultist.
You could at least give us a fucking like. We're entertaining you people for hours.
It's a good time.
Good time.
Good time. So that's happening next Saturday.
Next Saturday, New Year's Eve.
Other than that, have a great Christmas and Hanukkah.
Happy
And it's-
Saturnalia.
Having me, you guys, I really appreciate
Thanks,
Thank you,
Kelly.
Kelly.
it so much.
Have a wonderful
Caleb, do well, Caleb.
Yule Festival of
Thank
Lights.
you.
No, stop the music.
Solstice.
Stop the music.
I have to fix that. I can't let that happen again.
Okay, stop the music. We'll try again.
Can't stop the music.
Are we stretching? Are we
Do,
stretching?
do, 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 do. So how long should we stretch for, Scott?
Southern
Okay, he's changing it.
Christmas.
Everyone
Pie.
have a happy, safe holiday.
Have your meat pies.
Eat plenty of meat pies, people.
And
Other than that, all right, Caleb,
Bye,
you're
friends.
All right. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Reverend Michael B. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Pod People of the Future. Mindy Horror Movie Addict. Mark Vision's Truth. Miss Movie Buff Laura. Space Face. Tommy. Enoch. Stephen Lennon. Pismo Mark. T October 99. And Tree Brain.
on. Tree Brain, the
Appreciate
October.
it.
Go, hey man, we're frisky like a kiss. What was the thing you did?
Like a kiss.
Bruce on a spruce.
Spit like a kid.
Buy one.
Bruce on the spruce.
More.
Time. I don't like doing that.
Oh.
Got the shirt.
This is my Hallmark movie watching shirt.
That's what she does.
It's what we do.
Get in your big red truck
we
and
do.
drive.
Honk, honk.
That sounds like geese.
Geese on a spruce.
Geese and grease.
Like grease on a skillet.
Grease lightning.
It's like Kelly on jelly.